And this can be like a cloud covering your body in your spiritual sphere, in your biofield, your aura. And what happens is they start forming and growing and stagnating when you get in a bad mood, when you think that you're not wanted or you're not good enough, or that in order to be worthy, you have to prove yourself and work really hard and you can't ever rest. That's a mood too. So these moods generally puppet you and control your reality. Now, it's really good to be able to ignore the mood sometimes and do the work anyway. That is what a lot of successful people do. But if you don't ever address the underlying mood, then it's going to still create unwanted results, even though the work can be the cure at the same time. So it's not just like never do any work and just keep healing until you feel good. And it's also not just do all the work and never care about how you feel. Like, people usually in one camp or the other. They either just want to eternally heal and wait until they're ready, which will never happen, because you have to also be taking action, because we are made to create. For instance, we are created in God's image, the divine infinite spirit, right? And so therefore, since God is a creator, then we also must be creators, right? So it's really important to understand that these moods, they're like clouds around your biofield. They are like stones that could be like, it's part of your biofield, but it could be like in your heart or in your stomach. Like when you think about, maybe sometimes you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around people, and that ultimately starts in your own head, that you feel that unless, this and that happens, then for some reason they're going to think this other thing. And you're only scared about what people think because you already have a corresponding belief where you already believe that you're not worthy, or that they don't respect you, or that you're not good enough, or whatever it is. So the work actually is to go in and find these moods. And as I said, I turn it into your inner character, but this is also your inner child. You can do both or either. I usually like to run both exercises through these feelings, not always in the one session. But sometimes I tune into the inner character and then I'll turn that into the inner child. But it's so helpful to turn it into the inner character, because at first it just feels like this big energy, just this feeling. I just feel unwanted and miserable, and people just being mean to me, or I feel like I can't relax, or I feel like I'm in resistance, or whatever it is. I feel really abundant, wonderful.